That night, Air Force One carrying President Kennedy's body arrived in Washington, D.C. On that very plane, Lyndon Johnson took the oath of office. As the aircraft touched down, the nation's heart stood still with grief. The simple yet dignified casket was carefully unloaded and transferred to the hearse, beginning this national farewell. First Lady Jacqueline Kennedy, her expression solemn, with traces of her husband's blood still staining her dress, rode in the same vehicle as his casket, side by side into the night. Shortly after, newly sworn Minus and President Lyndon Johnson and his wife appeared before cameras. His face bore exhaustion and shock, his voice quiet yet resolute.
We have suffered a loss that cannot be weighed.
The state funeral procession moved toward the Capitol building, lined with representatives from all states and walks of life. There, Mrs. Kennedy and her children touched the casket one last time. She clenched her jaw, fighting desperately to hold back tears. Tens of thousands of Americans came to mourn, minus no political divisions, no racial differences, just raw sorrow. The president's casket was then placed on a horse-drawn caisson. 3 year minus old John F. Kennedy Jr. stood by his mother's side and solemnly saluted his father's casket. In that moment, America's heart broke completely. The procession moved slowly past Capitol Hill and the Memorial Avenue, finally reaching Arlington National Cemetery. The honor guard carefully folded the American flag and presented it to Jacqueline. As she accepted the flag, she accepted history itself. Today, President Kennedy rests on the hills of Arlington, where an eternal flame burns at his graveside.